hello, and welcome to FoodTalk, the FoodCast. It's your boy E, tuning in with you on this wonderful Wednesday. I got my homeboy Rome the chef on with me. What's going on, Rome?
Yo, what's going on? How you been this week?
Man, it's been a busy week. It's been a hell of a week, man. I had a lot going on, but one of the things that I'm happy about that we get to talk about is like this week also included some fun with food. And anytime you get to have fun with food, but then include friends, it is always a joy. So,
Always a good time.
yeah, so my week was great. The weekend was stellar. And I'm going to cut into today's topic because today's topic is food reviews, right? And, typically we always cooking. Today is the day where we're going to talk about other people's cooking.
Sit back and relax a little bit.
Right, that's what it is. Let me ask you first off, like, Rome, how was your week? And, what is it like to have time off from not having to cook when you typically would?
My week is actually going pretty decent. I'm in between two buildings right now at my job, training two different cooks at each building, getting ready to exit one building and enter another building. A little chaotic, but it's kind of fun for me to do these things and take over projects and make them work again.
Oh, nice. That's good. So getting that time off, though, how important is it to get away from?
It's definitely important to get a little time out of the kitchen, and you still want to eat. So I got to find somebody to cook for me.
Yeah, that is a very true statement because listen, we love cooking, but we like when people cook for us as well, right?
Most definitely.
Like, what's one of the best things somebody's ever made for you?
So my favorite thing in the world, outside of my mother making her dressing, is probably next would be her macaroni and cheese.
Oh, okay.
Or lasagna. Nope, it's the lasagna.
Lasagna.
Even though I feel like mine is a touch, we're gonna have that battle. But
I'm not even about to let you say that. Hey, Mama, I see you too. We ain't even about to let you say that. You ain't about to put that bad mojo on me, Ricky Bobby. Not to No. I also agree. I do love when somebody steps into the kitchen for me and really kind of like just alleviates the whole situation where I can just go sit down and enjoy a meal. And the crazy thing is, like, I'm not really picky, so you can make me a ham sandwich, and I could be really happy with that because I didn't have to make it myself.
My favorite thing to cook to eat at the time is what somebody else made me, and I didn't have to do it. You're absolutely right.
Thank you. Right? Yeah. Like, please bring on the whatever. I also want to say, like, it's also important that you get out and try different food too, because if you don't, right, you don't get to grow in your culinary experience. And
right.
Some people who are not as foodie or as savvy as us, like. Rome, I'm going to ask you, like, speak on how important it is to diversify your palate when it comes to
it's very important because if you don't try something, then you don't know you don't like it. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't like this," or "I don't like that." You've never had it before. You don't know that you don't like it. Try something new. Try something out of the normal, and you may find that, I actually like this type of food. I actually like this culture of food, this ethnicity of food. Like, you might find that you like those things and you want to try to replicate them in your own kitchen.
Right.
A lot of times that's how people get started cooking. Personally, watching my mother cook and the Food Network was a huge influence. I would sit there and watch it for hours and be like, I think I can do that.
Yeah.
And then I would go in the kitchen and put a whole bunch of spices in a pan, and it would come out nothing like what they did. But I was young then. I was trying.
Yeah, right. No, but it's important. I definitely agree with that that you don't know what you like or what you like. Try Hey, we went out this past Saturday. Me, you, and our homeboy Cam, and our sister. I'm claiming her right now, though she totally told me I wasn't. So my mom not. It's but my own news now. We all went out and we met up at the Budberry Food Hall and did.
Yes.
The crazy thing is, like, you came in town. We kind of planned to do this, and this location is important because it has a bunch of food, right? It has a bunch of different things. Cam, why don't you go ahead and roll the intro video for us so people can see the video of us going into, the spot and looking at all the various things and the photos as well. Yes, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we had a lot of fun walking through there. As you can see, the Budberry Food Hall is literally a food hall that has all of these various vendors in there that you can walk around and order your food, and then they'll give you a way to, you can just sit there and wait, or they'll text you and let you know that your food is ready for you to go ahead and pick stuff up. And as you can see, there was a multitude of things. There was pokey. There was pokey. There was the alphabet. What was it? The alphabet
Comfort Kitchen.
Yeah, Alphabet Comfort Kitchen was like a burger joint, like an American burger joint. We did get some food there. We did get some food from Pokey. We had the Boney was the skewer place, and then we had
Cluck Norse.
Cluck Norse was a chicken place where they had chicken sandwiches and stuff. There was the Bogota, I think it was, the Italian pizza spot, Taco Rudos, which the tacos, I've had those before, they're really good. There was the Cheesecake Girl, which has a wonderful little cheesecake, cheesecake bites, different flavors. There was Hatch, and then there was the
Southern Maine Lobster.
The Maine Lobster, and then there was the Southern Kitchen, right? The kitchen. So there's quite a few options in there for you, and you can go in and you can pick, out of anything. So what we decided to do was we went through and decided to eat a little bit of everything. So we started in Poke. So let's pull up the items that we got. I think we had some edamame, and there was what else did you get?
Spam masubi.
Yeah, let's roll the edamame spam.
What we got going on? We got one of my favorite things, spam masubi. So, we're going to get to this with martinis and it's just enough. So, see if it's as good as the one we had at
Food Truck Fest?
Columbus Food Truck Fest. Yeah, because the 43 by itself is very good. Like, it almost has not bad, but the Columbus Food Truck Festival was like leaps and bounds better. This one,
Now, do you think it's because the food truck fest seemed more fresh?
it was more fresh. This one is packaged. It's been sitting a while, you can tell. While not bad at all, having that one at the Columbus Food Truck Fest kind of spoiled me. This one needs more of a glaze on it, which, again,
Comes from the freshness.
it's been sitting a while. So,
Okay.
while not bad, it also needs more of a crisp on the spam itself, but not bad at all.
A no-go that I got from these guys at FoodTalk over here. You get a lot of spicy, fat, flavor, piece that down. So when I got the fat out of it, I jumped straight on the top.
You need that. You need that fam, boy. You need that.
Don't worry about it. It's four.
What we got?
It's four. Four? Yeah, four. Four. All right, so we got this spicy edamame.
There was like no spice on there at all.
Let me try another one because I ain't get no spice.
Yeah, like I thought I missed it. I was really trying to find the spice.
I see you. I see you.
They don't have a ton of spice on it. You can taste it on the very back end of it. Like, it took me two, but they don't have a ton of spice on it.
There was a seasoning on there, but not a spice.
But
Panico, we were at Bloodberry Food Hall. All right, so Poke's a great place, especially when you get fresh stuff. I mean, fresh sushi, fresh edamame, fresh Japanese style food is really good. I love Japanese food myself. I eat it all the time. But we had a problem right? Nothing hit. So maybe it wasn't their best day, but we can tell it wasn't really hitting. How would you rate them on a 1 to 5?
So based on those two items alone, it's definitely like a 2.
Okay. All right.
With the edamame got a nothing. It was trash.
The edamame is probably the thing that made it not a 3 because it took away 2 from the possible 3. No, I'm just playing. No, yeah. Edamame was probably terrible because I saw it cheap for flavor.
Right. Yeah. Cam tasted it too, and he was like, because he actually suggested it because edamame is one of his favorite things to get,
right?
And was totally disappointed.
Yeah.
Like it had no there was a seasoning on there. I could see it on there.
Right.
I couldn't taste it on there, nor could I taste the spice on there.
That's funny. So I'm gonna tell you, my mother actually loves edamame as well, and I took her to a spot to get her some edamame, and I know like real edamame lovers will be very particular about it because they want the freshness, they want the flavor that comes with it. So I definitely agree. But the one thing you got to do is always try to be ready to feed edamame to your mommy, because I gave my mommy edamame. Hey, I got edamame, mama. Okay, so after we enjoyed or lack thereof enjoy this wonderful spot, we moved on. I think the thing I want to pull up, and I don't know if we got a video of it, was the next spot that we went to was the Alphabet place, right?
Alphabet. Comfort Kitchen.
Alphabet Comfort Kitchen. We walked in, and when we looked at the Alphabet Comfort Kitchen, it looked really interesting, right?
Yeah.
Did
It stood out a little bit.
Yeah, we did get a recommendation not to try the burgers. So that, and typically you don't want to have biasy in your reviews, but if somebody tells you not to try something, we're gonna give everything else to try, and then if we'll come back and formulate a full opinion when we feel a little bit more comfortable, because we wanted to try everything. So next time we'll come back, we'll further our scope and try some other things. But we did walk in and see that particular restaurant, and it had something on the menu that made you very excited. What was the thing on the menu that made you excited?
Brussels sprouts.
That is very true. I know you have a love for Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. My mother loves Brussels sprouts because I gave my mama and then my man. Okay, I can't help it. Brussels sprouts, especially if done right, are some delicious appetizers. Healthy. It's an amazing dish. We went there. We got the Brussels sprouts, and we got some. I believe we got some French fries as well, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, Cam, do we got any footage of the Brussels sprouts review that we can share with everybody while I'm eating pizza? Guys, I'm sorry. I got to eat. I haven't eaten really much today. All right, photos.
What you trying?
So the fries are really crisp. They're real nice. White inside. It's crisp outside. The garlic aioli is really nice. My only serves great.
What is that?
We got crispy fried Brussels sprouts with balsamic and onion on them. The first thing you can get is really nice, that pungency of that balsamic. And then it goes into that earthiness of the Brussels sprout. It's a really light little crisp on there. It's really nice, really nice. And that onion kind of rounds out the flavor, actually. I'll agree. The fact that they put fresh onions on there really heightens the flavor profile. It adds a wonderful acidity to it, ultimately, and I do like the balsamic finish to it. I'm not always a fan of overcooked Brussels sprouts when they're fried, but these are good. Like, they didn't overcook them, because that is a problem, right? So yeah, I would say for my love of Brussels sprouts, this is pretty good.
Bruh, the Brussels sprouts is hitting.
They definitely were. But then we found out, like we forgot, like they put that garlic aioli on the tray. And we went back and ate it with the garlic aioli. And it was, listen, they were on a different level right then.
Yeah, they did.
Like they was hitting just alone. But once you added that garlic aioli, they went to the HNL. Oh, number.
Yes, they did. Yeah, and Nicole, I know Rob said that he's going to get out to you. It's not crazy. This is why we're here. If you got questions about food, please ask. We want to be able to help anybody.
Actually, if you watched the last show we did, I did Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, you did.
And I told you a quick way to do them in the air fryer.
Yeah. Roast them. You know what I'm saying? Fry, flash fry them. There's a bunch of different ways you can cook them. Air frying them is a very safe and easy way to do them. But yeah, put them in soup, shred them up, put them in hash, and you can have them for breakfast. Like you can do a lot of different things with Brussels sprouts. But yeah, definitely check in and tune in. And we'll keep playing with that. My mom loves Brussels sprouts too, and that's something that like I know. Like the moment we added that aioli, like I knew like we was not playing no more. That was delicious. I definitely think the Brussels sprouts were like the top one of the top things that we had there. The French fries were really good too. I mean, I gotta give it to them. The French fries were good too.
Yeah, the French fries were good. They had a nice little snap to them. Nice Christmas, nice and soft and pillowy inside. If they'd hit them with just a touch of salt, they would have been great. They would have been amazing French fries, actually.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. If you can mess up French fries, you shouldn't be cooking. So, yeah. Well, depending on the way you like them. Again, because it is French fries are a preference thing, right? People like the more warm, mushy center French fries. They don't want old kind of hollowed out, crispy potato all on type thing. Where some people want the wispiness of a French fry, where they just get the crunch and the saltiness. So it is based on how you like your French fries.
Right.
So then we moved on, right? And the next spot that was adjacent to it was the Maine Lobster spot, right?
Yep.
And there were two particular things that we pulled out of there. One of them was the lobster tots. Now, the lobster tots, uppercut to the taste buds. They were knockouts. They were really, really
lobster
good.
Tots wasn't playing.
Them lobster tots brought the whole shebang bang to the table. I definitely think that between the Brussels sprouts and lobster tots, these sit at the top of our taste buds.
We didn't get to it yet.
I know.
Okay, all right. Because there's another dark horse.
Yes. Now we also got what was it? A buffalo, the sandwich.
Oh, it was a lobster BLT.
Lobster BLT. That's what it was. I thought. Yes, that's right. Now you had some of the lobster BLT, and I had the tots, right?
Yep.
So, Cam, do we have any image, any footage or anything from the Maine Lobster that we can share? Thank you, brother.
I got a lot of sauce. I got a lot of tots.
Say that for me. What you got?
We got the lobster tots.
All right.
That's a beautifully cooked piece of lobster. The tots were pretty nice and crispy. Good salt to potato ratio. I didn't get a lot of the other toppings, so I'm kind of just tasting the lobster and tots. But well done, very well done.
I think they did a good job of not overcooking the tots. They're fresh, crispy. The lobster is well seasoned, and they cooked it well, so it didn't have because you can overcook lobster where it gets a little rubbery, right? So yeah. So they did a good job of keeping the consistency and the texture of the lobster. I think the fresh vegetables and garnishes really help. Overall, it's good.
As he drips his umbrella drink.
Listen, man, if you don't start waiting until I'm recording, I'm just trying your shit out.
Yeah, and y'all, he was just eating, man. He wasn't helping.
I appreciate that.
That was taking too long.
Thank you, Rogue, for not waiting. Just like I ate them pork chops.
Yes.
Every last thing.
We need to teach you how to do this.
That was taking too long, and the shrimp was calling my name. The shrimp was delicious.
The shrimp was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
The shrimp was delicious. I love the charred ends on it, but it wasn't overcooked.
Mind you, the shrimp was not from Cousins Maine Lobster.
Yeah, it was. The shrimp was from Boney.
Okay, so midway point. So far, out of everything y'all had thus far, what are y'all saying is y'all's favorite item right now? No.
Yeah, we didn't want to get there just yet.
Hey, I know he's gonna skip it. I knew it.
Yeah, we didn't want to get there just yet.
Oh, he didn't.
Look, hey, big man shrugging shoulders.
Right. Got in there.
The bun is really buttery and soft. Then you get that nice sweetness from the lobster. You get that smoky and saltiness from the bacon. The tomato accents everything very beautifully on this sandwich. Yeah, I see myself recreating this one. And I like that they use what looks to be arugula for a nice little peppery bite on the lettuce. So yeah, I'm a fan.
I do like the
Hey,
arugula.
I mixed that crazy corn with the chicken.
Okay, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I was tripping. I was mixing stuff now. I was combining dishes so I could make better dishes. Like that's what we do.
Fries and aioli and Brussels sprout.
We was stacking stuff. Like, ooh, the French fries taste better wrapped in bacon with shrimp. Like, how people do. So I would say that the lobster tots and the lobster BLT, they look, both were fire. You enjoyed both too. So I would say Maine Lobster has a thing. We all know they have mastered a buttery roll with lobster in it. So yeah, definitely no miss out there. I want to move on to the next spot, and that was Boney. We got quite a bit from there, actually, when we think about the grand scheme of things. From Boney, we got a pork belly skewer, we got a potato skewer, we got a shrimp skewer, we got chicken skewers, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then we also got their corn. They had some sort of street corn, and they had a garlic rice. So we got a bunch of different things from there because they actually catered and accented everything else that we were kind of eating. They sit right in the middle of where we were looking for stuff, and they had the most variated options of main items that we could just pull together. So let's go ahead and take a look at Boney and the fun that we had with their food. So we were, just pulling the stuff right off the skewer. I know. Probably judging us for not eating it on the skewer. That was the pork belly. that you were eating the corn there.
And then trim the fat back a little bit more.
And I think that was when I was eating the pork.
Taking the fat off just a little bit more.
Oh yeah, because we were talking about how fatty it was. It was very fatty piece.
Although it's not a bad piece of meat at all, it wasn't as tender as I would have liked it to have been.
It wasn't as tender. It wasn't. It was kind. It was actually a touch dry too.
I agree. Now I feel sort of where I think the sections of meat that we got were good, but there was way too much fat. I thought there could have been a little bit more. There could have been something with maybe a marinade. I think they wanted to have that fiery char flavor.
Yeah, it didn't really have a good char on it. It was really fatty. The flavor wasn't really infused into it as well as it could have been. And the pork belly was a little uncomfortable. Now, the sweet potato actually was surprisingly good.
Sweet potato was awesome.
Yeah, it had a wonderful sweetness to it. All right, yeah. So we had chicken now. Chicken, right? Yeah, I was gonna say the chicken.
Yeah.
Go
Nice and crispy. The sauce is good. But it's just chicken. It's just chicken. How you feel about the chicken?
It could have had a little bit more spice or kick to it. It was good meat. It was a decent piece of chicken, but it was just like chicken. The sauce kind of helped it out a little bit, but not much. Probably the potato was probably the best thing from there so far.
I mean, it tastes like rice with garlic. So, it's supposed to be.
It really did. It tastes just like rice with garlic.
It was a touch more complex because they did fry the garlic,
Yeah, I know, but
it was rice and garlic.
right. But the corn though.
That's not bad. It's kind of complex. And it has a subtle spiciness to it at the end of it. But it's really earthy too. So it's really good. I like it. Go ahead and give it a try.
That corn had
Listen.
so much going on with that
Ladies
corn.
and gentlemen, I ain't never had no corn that made me go, what the heck?
Right.
Like, it was just so rich with flavor.
The garlic rice is really nice. Little fried pieces of garlic in there. Kind of heighten the garlic taste. There's a lot going on.
With that corn, with the tofu,
Yeah, like there's a lot, like there's little notes.
there's a bunch of stuff. There's peppery notes.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with that corn. It's really good.
But did you get some of the creamy sauce? Yeah. The sauce really just really brings it down. It's good.
This is good. This is good. This is good.
Man,
Yo, that corn was special. I don't know who that corn thought it was that day, but that corn was doing something.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we eat and we cook, but when you eat something that makes you like question food,
Right.
when we had to in that moment, that's how you know you found something really special, right?
Like I literally bit into the corner. I said, "Oh, hold on, let me go in for."
To go,
Yeah, I got to get some more of this because I missed so much on that first.
there was no way to grab every flavor in one bite. You had to have multiple bites and go through the flavor profile of that corn, and it had rich, earthy accents. It had spice to where you felt like, it was street corn, right? But then it had this creaminess to it from the sauce.
It had that brightness from the lime.
Right.
And
the corn still wasn't like mushy, so it had a little bit of firmness to it.
Right.
For you to enjoy the kernels and it not be like you was eating a cup of milk. It was, they did that right. I don't know if they do it like that all the time, but I stand on the corn, try the street corn.
Yeah, corn. Definitely. If you go there, get the corn and the potato.
Yeah, get the corn and the sweet potatoes. I definitely agree. And if anything you get, you can put in that corn and it's gonna be good.
Right.
Anything you can, just put it in the corn and eat it. After we enjoyed that spot, we did enjoy that spot. I mean, I think out of all of the spots, I think that one had the most food that we can eat. The Maine lobster did really good. We enjoyed the Brussels sprouts and the French fries were okay. Pokey fell flat on us. Yeah. We moved to the pizza spot. There was a pizza spot, so we figured, hey, you gotta give the za a try, right? Huzzah, right? Cam, do we got any footage of the pizza spot that we can share?
We're moving right along on this food review. I mean, we've been hitting our markers. I think we've been eating nonstop since we sat down, so I'm getting to my limit. We're right here around the end of our food review. We're about to try some Italian pizzas. We had them cut into smaller sizes so everybody can get some. Bro, I'm gonna go for the cheese, and I'll let somebody else try the pepperoni. Okay? All right, I like the crust already. All right, let's get up under there.
Sappy, right guys, Cincinnati. We're not sure if maybe it's free or not.
I don't know. If I'd had this fresh, it might be better. But I know they reheat it. The sauce is not very
saucy.
I don't really taste a lot of sauce, right?
The sauce wasn't saucy.
The sauce was not saucy.
The crust is really nice and crisp. I do like that. I like the sauciness of the breadiness of the head of the crust. But overall, not enough sauce. It's just cheese and bread.
Yeah, the pizza fell flat. I mean, the pizza fell flat. I have to be honest, didn't enjoy it at all. So,
No.
and maybe again, like I said, like if we were eating it fresh or something, maybe have a different perspective. But just didn't really hit. And whenever you reheat cheese, it has the opposite effect. It reduces the amount of moisture in it that makes it worth eating.
Yeah.
Right? Like you think about reheating a pizza and you're taking what moisture was left in the cheese, what oils and greases that were left in the cheese, and you know, you're shocking it and it dries out. So eating that wasn't very pleasurable at all.
No.
At all. So you got anything on the pizza shop?
We definitely need to do a Youngstown pizza review because there's 89,000 pizza shops here. Every time I look up, there's a new one. If you're from the area, you know what I mean. So, yeah, we got to do a pizza review and figure out who has the best pizza in the area.
Okay. I mean, that sounds fun. It sounds like we might need to build a coalition of people because we're only 2 people and we can't taste 89.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need a lot of people for this.
Yeah, and 8,900 different types of pizza doesn't seem like
8,901. They just opened up one.
Okay,
just now.
They opened another one.
They just opened up one.
There's another one open now. It's 8,902. I need to keep going on. Thank you. But yeah, pizza is touchy for me because to enjoy a good pizza, there is a certain level of freshness required for every ingredient.
Yep.
If any of your ingredients in a pizza is not fresh and it's meant to be, it deteriorates the entire side. So you have to be very careful with pizza, especially when you have connoisseurs like myself and Rome who are going to look at your pizza and be like, yo, like, let's be honest. We have a code that we live by. If we taste your food and it's no good, you go in the trash can face down. Okay? Plate
just
over
smash
plate.
it in there, down toward the bottom.
Yes. You put trash down, right? That's what we do to your plate. So the pizza, ladies and gentlemen, got the proverbial hands down, okay? Pay attention. No, you don't ever want to get this from us, okay? Just want you to know. You were trashed, people, okay? Now, then after that, there was the wonderful spot that we were so excited to walk by, Cluck Norris, right? Cluck
we got
Norris.
issues with you, Cluck.
Yeah, Cluck, we coming for you. What in the Cluck did we see? Cam, roll the damn picture. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who this fine gentleman is rocking the Jerry curl in the shoulder pads.
Is he not the master?
Rome, I'll let you introduce him. Go ahead and introduce this young man.
Is he not the baddest?
He is the baddest.
Is he not the master?
He is the master.
Is he not the man?
He is the man. We talking about the one and only Show Nuff. I can't believe that they had Show Nuff on the wall at Cluck Norris. I saw Chuck Norris there, but then they put my man Show Nuff up there. Now, if you're gonna put Show Nuff on the wall at Cluck Norris, there are a few other noted kung fu masters that should be on that wall as well. Okay. Number one, Bruce Leroy, who beat Show Nuff, should be on there. Okay. I'm just saying. How you got Show Nuff on the wall, but Bruce Leroy ain't on the wall? Look, Norris.
He beat the baddest, the meanest, the master,
The prettiest.
Show Nuff.
Because remember, he's the prettiest. He's
Right.
And that dude made people kiss his Converse. And he
Right.
but he had him talking about I'm the last dragon. but he got on the wall, and the person that whooped his butt didn't. That's okay. Maybe you an anti-hero. That's what you like. You like villains. Okay, that's what it is.
But you can't because you had Chuck Norris on the wall.
That is true. Well, Chuck Norris has been in villains in some.
That's true.
So we got which a matter of fact, I guess if we really paid attention to the versions of Chuck Norris on the wall, we might see they were probably two villain characters with showing up. Which means they don't give a cluck about y'all. Okay, so let's roll the video for what we tried at Cluck Norris. I know we had the donuts and the chicken sandwich, right?
Yeah, Kung Pao chicken.
Let's go.
Alright, so we're gonna get to this chicken pow, and yeah, this thing is packed full of flavor. There are so many things going on, so many depths of flavor. So there's highs and lows on this thing. It's like a roller coaster ride, honestly. This is a very good chicken sandwich. I know you're like, oh, it's kind of thin. No, the chicken needs to be pounded out thin and crisp, and it's still juicy and delicious.
And that's panko breading, right? So it's pretty much just the dished Kung Pao chicken turned into a actual chicken sandwich. Okay, cool.
Kung Pao chicken sandwich. Alright, I got my little Kung Pao chicken sandwich. My little birdie bird, a little winky wink on the birdie bird on the clucky cluck Norris. Smells wonderful. It's crispy. I like the sauce. There's a nice peppery taste to it. I like it. I like it better than another burger, but I like it. There's that peanut butter on there.
Speak up.
Okay, now there's peanut butter on there.
Yeah, there was a peanut butter backwalk type flavor that we had in that sandwich that came with the Kung Pao. That was really nice. It was a good fit.
As far as like the depth of it, so.
And what is that you're tasting?
I mean, I'm listening to him. He's talking about the peanut butter, and right at the end of the flavor, where typically it's either like spicy or earthy or savory, it mellows out. It mellows out because it never falls or raises. It just kind of sits there. And I think it might be the action of the peanut butter.
That sandwich was really good, man. That sandwich was really good.
The sandwich had like a sugar cane glaze, cilantro, mayo, crunchy peanut butter.
Didn't they have shredded cabbage or something in there too?
It might have. It might have.
It was a bunch of different little vegetables in that blend.
Yeah, it had a lot, like the corn. It had a lot going on in there, and everything came together really, really nice in that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
All right, I'm comparing these to mine, damn it. And they seem like cake donuts, not yeast donuts.
So they had these little donuts that were like duck donuts, but they were yeasty.
I like the donut by itself. It has a nice, crispy, airy, light, fluffy taste. But like your initial bite is crunchy. Then it like releases all of the air. And you get that nice, yeasty, bready flavor. It's nice mouthfeel. Yeah, I agree. I would agree. I do think that the caramel is not strong enough. It's not strong enough, but it helps the donut out a lot. With the powder, with the sugar, overall
What's the difference between caramel and caramel?
So this is caramel. And when you get that depth on it, that's caramel. I don't believe it, but I'll let it slide.
So they served these donuts with a caramel sauce because it wasn't caramel. And the donut probably was good. The caramel was decent on there, but like I think the donut might have been better alone. The caramel, the caramel was kind of like almost a little bit of a letdown because it didn't have that depth of. It was probably canned. They probably didn't make it in house. So it wasn't great caramel sauce.
Yeah. But the donuts were really good. So, I mean, we can give you a pass because the caramel sauce was optional anyway, right?
Right.
All right. So now we've made it to Cluck North, and we have now made it all the way down the line of the foods that we have tried. But we did get a few drinks too. So we want to pay homage to our wonderful bartender. So, Cam, if you can show the pictures of the drinks and maybe a shot of our wonderful bartender who took care of us. He had like a billion names.
LaHarold, Jamal, Deontay, Jones.
Yeah. Yes. The most. Yeah, he was hooking me up, making me a godfather.
Yes, that's Jamal, everybody.
That's Jamal. LaHarold.
LaHarold, Jamal, Deontay, Jones.
That's right, my man. He hooked us up, though. He did. He was very entertaining, very knowledgeable. He whipped out some really good drinks. He even made a couple. He made a couple of custom ones too. So, you really gotta love it. Now, the one drink had little candy frogs in there. I think the one that Cam had that you could eat. Get that mule pop in.
That was my mule.
Yeah. Come up.
Yes, sir.
Give me your review on the Bada Bang.
Bada bang.
Ginger beer, mule guy. Try this Bada Bang out. Very good drink, clean, bright, aesthetic. I love mules.
Ginger beer is some good stuff, right?
Yeah. Clean, refreshing. Good thing.
Yeah.
Good thing.
This was Cam's drink.
Clearly so.
The Tijuana Lady. Lemon juice. 43 liqueur. We got to really play with that stuff. It tastes like medicine. Tequila. Nice little Blanco tequila. That's my guy, LaHarold. He's shaking them out for us. LaHarold.
Okay. So, you want to give everybody your name one more time?
Jamal Jones.
Jamal Jones. Make sure y'all don't forget it.
Jamal Jones, AJ.
I will say the drinks are really good. The service was really good. Overall, it was a great time.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you to rate your favorite place and your favorite item.
So yeah, it's gonna have to go to Boney and the corn. It was the corn, followed by the Brussels sprouts, and then the chicken sandwich would be third.
I 100% agree with your rating. I would agree that Boney overall hit the marker with the corn. That corn was slapping. And then I agree that the Brussels sprouts were really, really good. So, you can't go wrong with a good vegetable. And then the chicken sandwich was fire. The complexity of the chicken sandwich was really good. Now the runner up would have been the lobster tots, definitely a strong fourth in my opinion.
That lobster BLT might be tied with the chicken sandwich.
With the chicken sandwich, oh okay. Yeah. I mean, but ultimately, the Bud Dairy Food Hall. The one thing that I would say you have to be prepared for, it is a dining hall style, eatery, right? Mm-hmm. So, it's kind of tight. There's not a lot of personal space for you to be able to kind of sit and have, intimate conversations. It's a place that you would go to celebrate or hang out with a bunch of people and eat and watch sports and drink and stuff.
Yeah, don't think you're going to get a table by yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, don't think that you're gonna go in there and have some intimate situations. Now, there is a nice little reading room or smoker's room that we got to kind of enjoy. So, Cam, if you can you show the pictures of us sitting in the little lounge area? Yes. So we got a chance to eat and then kind of catch the itis and sit back and like relax in this little, mahogany book room area with like big bottles and shelves. It was really nice. So if you ever want to go and try some fun food in the city of Columbus, Ohio, and you want a plethora of things to try out, or you want to come with us when we do a food review, always reach out. It's always good to try new things, like Rose said. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign us off for the night. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, share, and comment on all of the stuff that we got out here. The T-Pan Network is where we're trying to put our work in. So we're doing this work for you so that we can bring you content, this fun stuff, and tell you where to go eat and have fun. This has been Food Talks, the FoodCast. We are here every Wednesday. You can catch tomorrow Just Clowning with my homeboy C Mello at 7:30. On Friday, you have the Way Past Food Nerdcast with Lex G and Cam. Sunday, you have the podcast About Nothing, where the OG, where everything originates. On Monday, you have Easy Monday Motivations with me, CT, and Johnny My Liege. And then we round back to Tuesday with the Comfy Couch with my homegirl, Siobhan. That is how we get it on. That is the T-Pan Network. And you have been Food Talks by the FoodCast. Ron, send us on home.
Thank you. Good night. God bless. Take care.
Have a good one, guys. Peace. Look at Cam.